even before Hong Kong people received the government's 5,000 consumption vouchers, there are disputes already. How many complaints has the Consumer Council received so far, and what are they?
Well, by far we receive around 3 to 4 complaints, not a lot, but it is also worth noting. Reasons being is there are many early bird offers available in the market, and the complaints that we encounter is related to telecommunications, because the early bird offer are related to the capturing of your 5,000 consumption voucher in one go. The first case is about aiming to buy something on a shopping platform, but unfortunately after checking with the salespeople through online and also through the physical shop, they said that the complainant could buy it, but unfortunately when he made the commitment, he couldn't. And also, even when he want to cancel the contract, turns out to be he need to spend the money still with the platform. So that's why he came to us for a complaint. The second one is about the telecommunication package, because the number of the volume of data that according to the promotion is a lot more. But when he checked his account after the activation of the service, it is about half the data volume that he should entitled to have. So he's really worried, and when he checked with the customer service, they said, oh, it's only a system problem, it will be fixed very soon. But after several weeks it still couldn't be fixed. Then he came to us for a complaint, hoping to get the amount of data that he bought.
So were the disputes resolved?
It is still ongoing, so we hope it will be resolved really soon. But it's really worth to remind consumers about when you get $5,000 in consumption voucher, what you have to remember about, and there are some useful tips that we want to remind consumers. But the most important one, what we want to talk about is about putting all $5,000 in one basket. Reasons being is there are many promotion, many offers want to capture all your consumption voucher already. But since right now we all know the fact that it is about $2,000 and $3,000 in 2 bursts, or for Octopus it is 3 bursts. So what is the payment schedule? Can you pay it later, or you have to pay in advance and then reimburse you, or just in case, unfortunately you want to cancel the contract, whether you can cancel, and also the administrative cost involved in canceling the contract is very important. So we believe it is very important for the consumers to know it is no hurry for you to fall into any offer, because there will be ample in the market. What's more important for you is to select the right platform, and also to follow the tips that we offer to consumers based on all our past experience on some malpractices or maybe disputes received in the past.
Right. Well, as COVID-19 is dying down now and the economy is picking up, what kinds of consumer disputes do you foresee in the next few months?
There are 4 major trends. First of all is about online purchase, because the penetration, obviously as a result of COVID, many people, even though in the past they don't shop online, it become a very common behavior. So we expect online shopping, the dispute will go higher up. Second is about travel affairs. When we have the travel bubble formed and also open up to different places, we resume flying. Probably the airfare may have maybe one area of concern. Even right now, for staycation or maybe some quarantine hotels is another area of possible dispute as well. So this is another area that we have to be mindful. The third one is about beauty and fitness. We don't see any drop in complaints even in last year, 2020. Despite they stopped working for several months. So we believe it will go back up again. And finally, the most worrying is about the inflation. Many necessities has increased in price already, but the economy is not yet picked up as fast as we want to be. So there may be some grievances about the increase in price of different products.
If I want you to choose a particular industry to talk about, what should consumers watch out for?
There are several still have to be watched out. Apart from those that I've just mentioned, healthcare insurance will be one area that we have to be mindful. And another one is about your home-based entertainment, no matter is video streaming or maybe your mobile gaming. You have to be mindful because the more you use to consume the service, maybe the more you have to spend, and maybe the more malpractices happening. So you have to be really careful about and watch out.
Right. Well, more people have turned to food delivery services in the past year, which also means more consumption of plastic containers or even cutlery. What can people do to reduce the waste?
Well, the COVID actually make us feel a lot more guilty to our environment because we order a lot more takeaways. That involved a lot more plastic and one-time disposable utensils. This is something that we have to consider how we can reduce the usage of it. So what we believe is, first of all, is consumer, you really have to think twice whether you really want to order the takeaway. Can you dine in or maybe just cook yourself? Secondly is please follow more to support more about recycling. According to our recently published report on sustainable consumption behavior, the behavior that hasn't yet improved as compared with 5 years ago actually is recycling, because consumers lost confidence about recycling due to the bad publicity happened before. So we believe government have to do something, but consumer have to pick up their confidence again, resume it, and hopefully they can do a lot more recycling to support the environment better.